Joined by Adam Gustafson, Dereham Town manager, after his side's 0-0 draw against Basildon United today. Gus, we'll talk about the injury list soon, but with their goalkeeper saving everything, at what point did it feel like it was going to be one of those days?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I'll be honest, my assessment was it turned out to be a fairly kind of even contest. They had a couple of chances. We had, like you say, a good few chances, and their keeper played very, very well. But I think, if I'm completely honest, I think the draw was probably the fair result. And yeah, it's a difficult one for us. We've got so many injuries. It's just, it's anything at the minute. It's a point or a result gained. And obviously in game we've had, two that go down before half time, and it's just been a bit like that recently, and we've just got to try and patch the lads up as best we can, and hopefully we can get one or two back for next week. But yeah, we'll have to see how they are this week.
Injuries before the game, not helped by 4 injuries during the game. Any updates on those?
No, I mean, everyone's in Tuesday. I mean, I've had to call training off on Tuesday because we physically don't have enough people to train. That's the extent of where we're at. So the lads that have got knocks. The thing is that we've got 2 or 3 on there that are playing through injuries and niggles that are doing a great job for the group, but probably aren't 100% themselves and just getting through it. So, we really do need this next week to just recover. Like I said, the injured bodies will be in Tuesday. Hopefully Adi can work his magic for Saturday, and we can get a few more ready for Saturday, and we can go there with a competitive group. But yeah, it's been tough. Certainly I've not ever had it in my experience as a management, anything quite like it at the moment. And like I say, it's just fully focused on trying to patch them up and get them fit as quickly as we can, really.
Sean Bammett was one of the ones that came off injured. He was the first one. Was the loss of his presence as a target man up front the game changer for you?
Obviously, we lose an angle to our attacking play when he's not on the pitch, but Toby Hilliard's a very, very good centre forward, as we all know, brings different qualities. I think how today was, they defended very, very deep, and I think that probably would have suited Sean a bit more in terms of how he's good with his body in and around the box. Toby's got a bit more sort of possibly pace in behind and can move in behind, but because they were so deep, the game was probably set better for Bamo today than it was Toby. So yeah, it probably didn't help us at all, but that's part and parcel of it. We don't have a big squad. We're not a side like some of these sides in Essex that can afford to have a really big competitive squad. That's not where we're at, but we've got a good enough group as long as we can keep us, don't have an injury list like we've got. So, like I say, the key thing is we've got something from the game, which I think, given the circumstances, is good. We've been able to do that, and we've just got to try and get everyone right as best we can, as quickly as we can.
Early stages, I know, but any players that are definitely out for next week's cup game?
Well, we obviously know Rossi Yazik. I'd be surprised if Bamo makes it. I think Dion's probably going to be a 50-50, see how he is this week. Hints, we're hoping we can get Hints back. Smudge, again, the problem with Smudge, he hasn't played any football, so historically with Smudge, when that's the case, we have to really ease him back in. He hasn't played once this season. He pulled himself when he'd done a run after a game once, so we'll have to see how he is. Fisky and Jono have both got through games admirably, so we'll continue to try and keep them going and keep them okay. Jerry, I don't think it's a full-on pull of the hamstring, so again, I'm hoping he might not be too bad. I think that's everyone. Probably 1 or 2 I've missed, but yeah, Yazek's obviously out, as we know. So yeah, it's tough at the minute, but like I say, we've unbeaten in 3, and it feels like I don't know how we've managed to do it really with the bodies we've had out. So credit goes to the lads for that.
So back in cup action next week. An unnecessary distraction from the league, or are you grateful for the break based on those injuries?
Yeah, I mean, listen, the league's always the priority, isn't it? And the thing is, we go Tuesday straight away. We go Tuesday straight away against Bury. I mean, I have to question the league. We on the second fixture weekend of the season, we play a Saturday and Monday, and I think a lot of these injuries and a lot of these niggles that we have, well, 2 of them came directly from the Felixstowe game. But I think a lot of these little niggles, Fisky's one, for example, I think came because we had to play two games in 3 days, and I know we're not the only club. I know other clubs in the league have felt it as well. So, you know, I think that needs to be looked at, because I think that's probably, if you pick a moment where, or something that could have caused injuries, I think that is it. You know, we haven't played for months and months and months, and then we're second weekend of the season, we've got to play 2 games in 3 days. So I think the league need to take a bit of responsibility on that one. But I go off on a tangent. It is what it is. We have to just deal with it. And like I say, AD will be busy this week, trying to patch lads up. And yeah, we want to obviously go there Saturday with a competitive squad. And importantly, on Tuesday, we want to try and make sure we've got a few more back for the Bury game here, which is a big game. So yeah, to answer your question, it doesn't really matter if it's a cup game or a league game. That is where we're at.
0-0 today, a good point. Well done, Gus.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.